Alana Austin with the latest. Thanks, Alana. Pleased to bring in right now our next guest, former FBI agent, former Navy SEAL, and author Jonathan Gilliam. Welcome in, Jonathan. When we know that the Secret Service is already under major scrutiny after this attempted assassination in Butler, how can we have somebody abandoning their post in good conscience still being employed here? I mean, and the layers to this, it's not only do you abandon your post, you have a baby, your baby is there, you sneak in family members. None of this seems like this should be even remotely possible, and yet here it is under this administration.
Right. You know, when I first read the headline, I thought it said that they snuck off to eat breakfast. And I was like, okay, somebody, got caught doing that.
Right.
And then when I had a double take and actually saw that she was breastfeeding and then read into the details of the story where she was escorted along with family members and this child to breastfeed, the very first question I had is, why is she on this detail? Again, just like in July when the shooting occurred of Trump, you have to ask, who is picking these specific people to be on this detail? Another female. I can guarantee you she's under 6 feet tall, and she's just had a baby, and she brings her family members there, which means she has the work ethics of somebody who works at a nightclub.
Thank you. I mean, if I had just had a baby, I wouldn't bring a baby into a newsroom here if I'm trying to be a professional and do a job. And it seems like the lack of focus here could lead to the death of, people like we saw tragically in Butler. I just want to also get your reaction to the Secret Service spokesperson. This is pretty outrageous, too. Instead of saying, listen, this is a huge issue, this should have never happened, they're saying, while there was no impact on the North Carolina events, the specifics of this incident are being examined. Given this is a personnel matter, we are not in a position to comment further. That seems to be also pathetic as well.
It's not a personal matter. This is a professional matter that continues to happen again. In April, they had another Secret Service that got into a fight with a superior because he started acting erratic. We still don't know what that was all about. We had the attempted assassination. Now we have this. We have nobody in command posts from the Secret Service. We have threat assessments that are done horribly. This is the totality. Remember, Bianca, the totality of the circumstances. When you look at all of this, what you see is an agency that is on par with a bunch of paintballers that you asked to come over and play protector for Halloween. That's what this looks like. It's that level of professionalism, and it's unbelievable that this happened less than a month after an assassination attempt. That right there in of itself is so impactful, and our enemies see this. The people who want to kill Trump see this.
Listen, and I know people have been saying, oh, there's conspiracy theories and this and that. Look, no, there could be, things that seem a little willful now. Now it's getting to the point where if we were concerned before about people and the budgets and maybe just not being so on top of things, this just adds another layer to it. If you're Donald Trump, you just have to get your own security here. I mean, clearly he's going to go back to Butler in October, he says, Jonathan.
I think that Donald Trump, while he's campaigning, needs somebody to overwatch, just a couple of guys to overwatch what's happening with his campaign so they can pull him off the stage or make a decision if he should even go on a stage.
Right.
Let the Secret Service fail, because overwatch with your eyes is the greatest way to defeat this nonsense. And yes, I'd readily volunteer for this, but we show up as warriors to defeat the enemy and keep our protectees safe. And that absolutely is not the approach that the Secret Service is taking.